first question.
Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me here. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Yes, this is Delphine, and I'm with my guest here. Yes, I'm Delphine. I'm an engineer here in the United States. I do like to share worldwide opportunities here on this YouTube channel. Okay, if you see me on the first time, please go over on this YouTube channel. I have more content and more videos. I hope you're gonna like it. All right, so we have a very good our guest here today. She is a very wonderful woman, powerful, yes. All right, she's an author, she's a mother, and she's gonna share with us who she is and where to find her in a minute. But before we get started, I wanna give you a heads up of what we're gonna discuss about today. Yes, as you all know, this channel we share like scholarships, jobs, and many things, opportunities which require you consistent energy and motivation to find what you are looking for, to reach to your goal, to your dream. And sometimes people get tired and get discouraged either from your friend or from your personal energy, your personal rejection. You feel that way, and today we have our professional. Yes, yes. Yeah, she's an author to a book and titled Too Soon to Quit, and she will tell us more about that in a minute. But I'm telling you, she will help us to understand how you can overcome all these personal rejection, all these challenges you may face in your life. Okay, please go ahead and introduce yourself and please share with us where we can find you, your social media platform, because we have you today. Maybe next time it's gonna be hard to get you, but we can still reach you on your social media platform. Okay, welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really humbled to have an interview with you. Um, my name's Memory Grace Mangisha, and I
Mm-hmm.
am based here.
All
I
right.
am an
Mm-hmm.
also a entrepreneur who
Good.
helps teen mothers,
Mm-hmm.
young men, and women how they can maximize their full potential.
Okay.
Yeah. Media handles are just my names: Memory Grace Facebook, Memory
Yes.
Grace
Yes.
Mangisha,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, Grace Mangisha,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, Memory Mangisha,
Yes.
Instagram,
Yes.
and
Yes.
LinkedIn. That's Grace, but Memory Mangisha. Yeah, so you
Mm-hmm.
can find me. Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I like the how you are an entrepreneur, woman, mother, and author. All right, so I want to know first of all on my list, I prepared some questions which will help us a bit. I want to know what motivated you to write this book titled "Too Soon to Quit." Yeah, what are the message would you even like to convey here? What are the message you wanted to give?
Um, what motivated me to write the book was that looking at I know people go through challenges. I'm not the only one who has gone through challenges. A lot of people go through challenges, different challenges. But I realized that I was not the only one, especially being a teen mom. I was not the only one who was a teen mom, and I am not still the last one to be a teen mom. There are a lot more coming. So, based on my own experiences, based on my own challenges, I realized that there are many more who are going through these challenges, but they might not know how they can navigate
Mhm.
through those challenges, and how can they still thrive whilst passing through adversity. So in my own personal life, I came up with some principles which I used to apply, or which I'm still applying to my own
Mhm.
life as I pass. So I was motivated to write a book so that I can share with someone out there, because when you're going through challenges, mostly we think I'm the only one, especially when you go on social media. All you see is people posting achievements, posting good life, you know. I
Yeah.
You feel like you are the failure here, but you
Mhm.
so I wanted to people know that you are not a failure. Actually, you should
That's
embrace
it.
challenges, because that's the only way you are going to grow. That's the only way you're going to discover your full potential, by embracing challenges. Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's what motivated me to write the book. And also the title, why I came up with the title Too Soon to Quit, was that looking at my own life, I've gone through things that would have made me just to quit or even commit suicide. Yeah. But I had that conviction within myself to say, this too shall pass. This
Mhm.
is not
Exactly.
the and I
Mhm.
and I myself, at first I used to say, why me, God? But later I came to realize to say, there is something that life is asking of me. For me to go through these challenges, it's just something that is life is asking of me. So, and looking at some of the challenges that I had gone through, and I overcame them, and what I discovered late after overcoming that challenge, I discovered that I grew as a person, and I attained some achievement from some of the things that I was thinking that they are limiting me. So I came up with that title to say, too soon to quit, because as much as you might be in that situation, do not quit. Move around it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always some dawn. There's always dawn. The dawn always comes after that storm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I gave that title, Too Soon to Quit. Because if you quit today because you're going through something, you don't know what is coming after that challenge. So
Yes.
you
Yes.
just need to be
Exactly.
strong. Just need to push. And after you push, you find that you find something good here at the end of that. Yeah, that's why I came
Yeah.
up with
Thank you
that.
so much. That's really interesting, Grace, because I read your the things you share, and they are so powerful, and that's why you are here with us today. And please give us like some hits of the things we can apply, the things we can give us like a challenge to us to overcome the challenge we have in life. you know what are the things, like, give us some tips, because you have passed through challenges and you are here with successful story. By the way, I forgot to tell you, her book is on Amazon. You can find her book on Amazon, and I will link even the book link in the description box of this video. Okay, so my question here is, give us some tips of the things we can apply, or we can give us, like, every morning when I wake up, what things should I tell myself to overcome the challenge that I'm facing?
Okay, so I will mention, because I want to be a practical, inspirational, not just reading things and then you share with someone or tell someone. So I'll share something that I do, or
Yes, yes.
something that I've done. Yeah. Um, the first tip that I would say about overcoming challenges, one, you need to recognize where you are. You need to recognize to say, these are the challenges that I am in. After you recognize the challenges you are in, second step is to accept. You need to accept these are challenges. These are challenges. They are mine. You accept those challenges. Thirdly, you need now to find ways, how am I going to come out from these challenges. So my book, I have some steps in my book, that can help someone to how they can work on their person, because mostly challenges, these are challenges that are outside, they manifest outside, but those challenges are within us, within me. So when I start working in me, I'll find that even the external challenges will start changing. So I have put some steps in my book. Patience, being patient is one of them. You need to be patient with yourself when you're going through challenges. You don't need to quickly find answers. It doesn't work like that. You need to be patient, and also you need also to embrace the location, the environment where you are. You need to use the tools you have at that particular moment. You might not like where you are, but you need to use what you have and to work towards where you want to go or what you want to achieve. So basically, I can say acceptance, acknowledgement, being patient, and using what you have will help you to navigate through challenges. Yeah, but most of the information is, yeah.
So actually, if they want more details, they can still visit you and also buy your book on Amazon. Okay. Yeah. Here, after giving us all those the steps, I want to know what are the advice do you have on the table? Yes, those you mentioned above are the advice, but there is these things where you feel like you have personal rejection inside you. You wakes up in the morning. Let's take this example on our YouTube channel. We share maybe scholarship opportunity, how you can join how you can move on in your next steps if you are looking for a job, if you are looking for a business. Also, we share business opportunities. If you are a woman, as you were at the time, you said you used the tools you heard. For example, if you are a student, you are looking forward like to move on your next studies, stuff like that. And you have done what you heard. Maybe you have applied so many things in the past. For example, you said we have to use what we have. You have used it, but still you are you feel like you are a fairy inside you. So maybe give us some motivation over there. Maybe you have okay, you have applied all those steps above. You told us recognition, acceptance, be patient. Over there, and you feel like, I did what I could do, but still I'm on this situation. Please go ahead and share what you have about that.
um every when you try everything and it's not working out,
Yes.
as much as my book says too soon to quit, basically it talks about not quitting on your life. But if you are trying on something and it's not working out, you can quit on it. You can, for instance, I'll give an example. I wanted to come and study in America. I was given a scholarship at Lolash University in Pennsylvania, and everything was okay. But when I went to the American embassy to get my visa, they rejected. They didn't offer it to me. That was first time I went back to the school, say, "Oh, I've not gotten my visa." The school was kind enough to say, "We are going to defer you in the next semester." They deferred me. I was supposed to come in spring, and then they deferred me in fall. I went back to American embassy. Again, they rejected my visa. Again, I went back to the school to say, "I have not gotten a visa." Again, the school was like, "Okay, we'll defer you again." Again, they deferred me. Again, I had to go to the American embassy. Again, they said no. 3 times. And then I was like, what is really happening? I felt bad because I'm a human being. I felt discouraged. I cannot, if I say I didn't get discouraged, then I'll be lying. I felt discouraged. I felt like, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Why? I started asking why. But I came to realize to say, I think maybe this is not the right time. Maybe I feel maybe this is what I want, but maybe there's something more that God wants for me. At the end of the day, I saw an advert somewhere, I think on social media, where the same American embassy, they were sponsoring people to study masters at the University of Georgia. And then I was like, let me try. I tried and I was accepted. But it was a distance learning. So I was offered that with full, because the first was 50% scholarship, and then now this one I was given 100% scholarship, but I was
Wow.
not needed to come to America, but I needed
Mhm.
to do it from.
Home. Mhm.
So I started doing that. So now what I'm trying to say is that you'd find that you are pushing for something and it's not working out. You can quit on it, but you should not. You can, I say, you can change the direction, or you can
Mhm.
change the route, destination. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I managed to study in America, but not physically being in America, but I
Mhm.
studied there.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. Mhm.
yes. So what I'm trying to, if I were to give an advice to someone who is trying, and they are not, they feel that they are not good enough. The first thing you need to realize that you are good enough, but
Mhm.
maybe that time you are, because one, God knows what we can manage and what we can't manage. And when God knows what we can't manage, he knows that if I give my child this blessing, maybe they are not going to take it. Sometimes we need first, because we are not ready. We feel we are ready, but we are not ready. We need first, maybe God wants us to work within ourselves. We change some habits, we change some
Mhm.
things, we grow, so that when we step out to that thing, we'll be able to maintain it. We'll be able to make it grow. So
Yes,
those are
yes.
things that someone needs to bear in mind. It's not that when people reject you, or when organization reject you, meaning you are a bad person. No, you are not a bad person. You are not a failure. You are good enough. But maybe that environment is not right for
Not
you,
right.
or they're just options. Maybe that environment is not good for you, or maybe God wants first you to grow as a person. Because for you to feel significant, it means there's something that is missing. Because at the end of the day, like where I am today, I do not wait for anyone to validate me. Some years
Yeah.
back, I wanted people to validate me. I wanted people to tell me, oh, you're good enough. I wanted people to tell me you can do it. But now I don't need that. Why? Because I've gone through rejection. I've gone through a lot of rejection, and I came to realize, to say, I came to embrace myself. I came to accept myself. I came to realize that whether somebody rejects me or they don't reject me, I will still stand. I will still grow. I will
Wow.
still attain what I want. I need to support myself before wanting someone to support me. So because of that, my muscles grew. My mental state became stronger. So my book is about resilience, being resilient, having to build inner strength, being grit, not giving up. Because when you are not when you are rejected, and you don't become bitter by being rejected, you grow as a person. Your stamina, you grow your muscle, your stamina within you. Someone is not going to shake you. If someone comes, maybe for instance, you want to do some business deal, and then they say we are going to do this, and then tomorrow they change, because your your roots, you are rooted within yourself. You still stand. Like in my book, in my first chapter of my book, I like farming as well. I like farming. I like doing garden. So, and also I like taking walks in the forest, in nature. So when I
Mhm.
do all those things, I have shared the lessons I learned from nature and from my farming activities. When we plant something, we plant a seed. That seed goes and die for a new
Mhm.
seed to come out. That old seed need to die. So I have shared in my book how the lessons that I learned from nature that helps me. One, I do not need validation from anyone. For me to
Mhm.
shine, I do not need to be in America for me to shine. I can shine wherever I am, whether I'm in a
Amen.
village, wherever I am, I'm still gonna shine. You'll find that you go in the forest, you find a flower. It's alone. The rest is just big trees, tall trees. But that flower, it's just alone there. It has got a nice flowering. It's shining where it is. You do not
Mhm.
need, you might be surrounded by successive people, but be unique, embrace your uniqueness, and use what you have. Like I said to say, use what you have. So every morning, for me, the most important thing is to accept. One, you accept who you are. That's where everything comes from. Accept the location you are in, accept what you're doing, accept everything. From there, you start building up, and then you discover that you don't need to apply makeup for you to look beautiful. You do
Mhm.
not need to 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 fake life for people to know that she's also happening or is also happening. Because when you are rooted here within you, when you sort out your pain, your the feeling of you love yourself, right people will come, because you start shining from within, and then right people will start coming towards your light. People will be coming, and then they'll I don't know if you saw my post. There's a lady who helped me in my past.
Yes, yes,
I
I
don't know
saw
if you.
that. Mhm. I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah. So it's because of me, I started working on myself, and then other right people started to help me, started to coming to say, okay, here is the hand, let me take you, let me help you to be where you want to be. So one, someone, when you wake up in the morning, if you are a Christian, read the word of God, pray. Whatever you believe in, if you believe in Allah, you believe in Buddha, you believe whatever that you believe connect to that thing that you believe in the morning, and then start loving yourself. Most people think they love themselves, but they do not. Start forgiving yourself and love yourself. When you forgive yourself and you love yourself, you look in the mirror and you say, wow, she's up, or she is up. I'm gonna face the day. I'm ready to face the day. Whatever that comes, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I like your end point because it was my next question because I wanted to know maybe some people did mistake in the past and they feel like they don't love themselves and they feel like those past mistake are pushing them down. And I wanted to hear this powerful message where you can encourage people. And if you have something to add on that, how people can overcome those personal rejection, how they feel like they don't love themselves, they cannot move forward, the mistake they did in the past cannot be fixed, I cannot move forward, you know, all the things. If you have some additional point to add on that, please share with us.
Yeah. I'll give an example to myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
I became a mother before I could even reach 15. And even before that, I grew up in an environment where I was feeling rejected, where I felt like my parents didn't love me. Like I felt like they wanted me to be this type of a person, but it's like I didn't become, like I wasn't that child that they wanted. So I felt like I felt like they treated me like I wasn't good enough as a child. They wanted me to do more for them to accept me. So because of that, I grew up feeling rejected, and because of that, I had so much bitter. I had so much pain in myself. So, and then because of bitterness and the pain, it resulted me where I made the wrong choice, and then I became pregnant. So by becoming pregnant, so that pain again of becoming pregnant when I was a child, it also brought so much rejection. It brought so much pain again. Second time, I've got two kids. I got pregnant in the space of 15, 17. I had 2 kids. So pain was just piling. And then, so I put that pain within me. I hated myself. I never loved myself. I could not even look in a mirror proudly. I was like, if I look in a mirror, I'm like, I hurt this person. I hurt her. I hated myself. And I didn't just have the strength to kill myself, because if I had that strength, I would have killed myself. But I didn't have that strength. Yeah. Um, with time, when I went to college, I met somebody who who told me you are good enough, who told
Mhm.
me you are a good person. Yeah. And I was like, I could see their actions and their words. Like this person really thought I was good enough. You know, where you have lived, like you are 20 now, 20, 23, but no one has ever told you you're good enough. And then somebody tells you you're good enough, and then they treat you like you're good enough. So for me, that's where the journey of transformation started from. I came
Yeah.
to realize to say, actually, I can forgive. Because another thing is, we feel like we can only forgive the next person, not ourselves.
Mhm.
We like, we can only forgive the next person, we can only love the next person, not ourselves. But I came to learn to say, I need first to forgive myself. And how can you forgive yourself? You need first to acknowledge. You cannot forgive something that you haven't acknowledged. You need
Exactly.
first to forgive yourself, to say, I made this mistake. And we do not need to put a blame on anybody. We need
Mhm.
to be accountable of our mistakes. Even if somebody prayed the law in that mistake, we should take away that person, the next person. We should acknowledge that and embrace our mistakes. And then from there, we need to start asking to say, okay, I have, like my name, I'll tell myself, oh, I have forgiven myself. And then because I am a Christian, then I'll go to God to say, God, forgive me and
Amen.
help me to forgive myself. It's not something that can be done in the morning. No, it's something that you need to do constantly, telling yourself to say, I forgive my past decisions. And then also you start taking up inventory. I've put in my book steps on how you can become an extraordinary person. When we feel like this person is an extraordinary person, we feel like there's something extra or there's something special. No,
Mhm.
it's taking intentional steps every day, being committed. You forgive yourself. You stop. What I can give an example. When I'm watering my garden, I'm using a hose pipe. I do not want water to start coming. What I'll do is, I'm not gonna take something to cover where water is coming. No, I mean the end of the pipe. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm going
Mm.
to do is, I'm going to the tap. I'm going to close the tap. When I close the tap, then all the water that is in the pipe, it will come. At the end of the day, everything will be over. So what we
Exactly.
need to do is, we need to go to the root cause, what made us to make those mistakes. We close there, and then now we start taking up small step every day, small good steps, small good steps, small good steps. And by the end of the year, by the end of 2 years, you discover that even people, they'll start telling you, you have changed. You're not the person that we,
Mm.
we knew. You are no longer
Yeah.
that. What happened? Yeah,
Mhm.
because one, you love you have forgiven yourself. When you forgive yourself, light comes, and then you
Ex-
start you start the goodness within you start showing on your face. It starts showing on how you walk. It starts showing on how you talk. It starts showing
Mhm.
on how where you go and where you should not go. It starts telling you, I cannot be around this person. I can only be around this person. So yeah, forgiving yourself, loving yourself, accepting your mistakes, and yeah.
Feel extraordinary. Oh, yeah, I like that. I feel so preached for sure. Yeah, this is so powerful, and I believe this will help so many people. Okay, so I don't want to spend more time on different points because if they need them, I'm very sure if they visit your page, your social media platform, you do share a lot of things, powerful messages. If anyone want to be motivated, I would like to encourage each and everyone to go and visit Grace on her social medias. She share a lot of things. This is few of them she shared with us today. Because of time, she cannot share everything right now, but she has a lot. You're gonna believe it. If you don't have
Yeah.
money to buy the book on Amazon, you can still visit her on social media and get some all those tips which will help you in your life. Okay,
Yeah.
I have this other question.
Mm.
In this life, people feel like I have been in these challenges and I struggled a lot. Okay, this is our last question, by the way. I struggled a lot. I passed through different things, and now I'm successful, like the way you are right now. You feel you have overcome all those challenges, and you reached to certain stage that okay, now I'm going to enjoy my life. Some people feel like okay,
Yeah.
it's time to go to the beach to go parties. What and for you it's something that you did the opposite. Actually, you started writing the book to motivate others. You started helping others through your program by helping teen mothers or even young generation men and women. You started
Yeah.
helping, involving all those things. It could be a good day to party or having a good time. And right now, you are with me right now. Your goal is to help, but I want to know what motivated you to feel like you reduce parties and involve in helping others. Hmm?
Yeah. What I think like you have said, other people, it's all about choices. It all comes back to choices. Yeah. So for me, looking at what I've gone through, and that's where I found my purpose. I think I found my purpose in my challenges. And then I realized that if God could help me to come out from this and be the person that I am today and the person that I would be in the future, I would want I would want I would want my family, I would want my community, I would want my country, I would want different nations also to be helped. And how can they be helped? One, by sharing my story. Two, by giving them the tools that they might need. Yeah, I don't do partying, but I go for, like I've said, I like nature. I go for vacations. I do other things in my own free time. But my utmost thing is to save humanity, because I wouldn't want even my worst enemy to go through what I had gone through. So that's why it was so painful. And I wouldn't want anybody to go through that. That's why I just had to put myself out there to say, I need to give a hand to someone. Also, there are other people gave me their hand to me. So I would love to do that also. Because one, I understand where I'm coming from. I understand the challenges that are in the world. I've lost a child before. I have been
Oh,
rejected by a man before. I have been rejected you like in terms of employment. I've experienced, let me just say, I know there are so many challenges, but I feel like I have gone through a lot of. So if someone talks about losing someone, I know how it feels to lose
yeah,
someone.
yeah.
When
Mm.
someone talks about being rejected at the workplace, I have been rejected before. When someone tells me being someone tells you belittles you, like they tell you're not good enough. I've had people told me on my face, move, you're not our class, leave, move here. I have I've experienced where a man rejects you. So with all this, I know for me to go through this, meaning there are many more people who are going through this. So I am there. I just chose to say I cannot use my time to party. I do not find fulfillment. I used to work in the mines. I used to have good money, but I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. My fulfillment comes in when I help someone else. When someone is struggling, I give them the hand in whatever way that I can manage. If it's a word of encouragement, in whatever way that I can manage, I find my fulfillment there. So it's not just helping them. By helping someone, I find that I'm helping myself too, because I feel fulfilled by doing that. So that's
Exactly.
why so
Hmm.
that's why I chose to do that, because it makes me feel fulfilled as well as I'm fulfilling other people's uh destinies. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Grace, for sharing all these things with us, especially this helping others also help you and feel you, it makes you to feel fulfilled. This is so powerful. And I cannot say this is the end of our session today. We couldn't go because of time. We cannot. We could be here the whole day, but we have to go. She has a lot of plan. As I said, she's a wonderful entrepreneur. She's a mother. She's in the journey of publishing her book. As you can see, Too Soon to Quit. As you can see, the
Yeah.
book is, she traveled the world to talk about the books, and she has a lot on her schedule. We cannot take her time. We have, you have shared enough with us, guys. So I want to summarize what you shared with us. First, what I learned through this conversation was to know your challenge first, accept it, and then be patient while you are finding a solution, you know, and make sure you use the material, your surroundings, what you have, use what you have. And also, if you feel like you tried a lot and you're gonna give up, you can still try to look on another angle. As you said, you can change what you have targeted and see if it's you're gonna be successful in another angle. The next was to never give up, love yourself, never blame others, and also target yourself to be extraordinary, because you are. God created you with a purpose, finding purpose in your challenge. So you have given us enough. We appreciate, and we would like to follow your social media. Please share with me. I will share the links in the description box of this video. Also, say hi to all people from Zambia. Yes, I can't wait to come in Zambia and visit Zambia. I like that beach you have. Is it a beach or sanding things? I see that you have a very good places to
Yes.
visit. I can't wait to be there to visit. If I go there, I will hit up a message and see if we can meet. Okay? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
We
Grace,
have got
if you have
Victoria.
something,
We
what did
have a
I say?
Victoria. We have got it's one of the seven wonders of the world. Victoria Falls is in Zambia.
Exactly. That's, yeah, yeah. Zambia. Zambia is a very beautiful places, and I have seen many Americans are coming to live in Zambia. They decide to
Yes.
feel
Yes.
like, okay, I'm gonna live in Zambia. Yeah, because they have, yeah. So I appreciate your time. Also, if you wanna say something else, you can share with us, and also remind us your social media platform as we close.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Delphine. I really, really appreciate your time, and I'm so grateful what you're doing. I hope your viewers, your subscribers will be able to find something to learn from this conversation that we just had.
Exactly.
And I pray that you continue doing what you're doing to help people. Also, uh yeah, you put my link, my book, Amazon, if anyone wants to get a copy or something like that, or maybe they just want to connect to me, they can go to my social media: Facebook, Memory Grace Mangisha; Instagram, Memory Grace Mangisha; TikTok, Memory Grace Mangisha; and I'm also on YouTube, Memory Grace Mangisha.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Grace. Yeah,
Thank
blessing,
you.
blessing. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.